Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Ray. I'm sitting on my terrace today. I may have to move, it's very hot. We'll see how it goes. I just wanted to share a little bit about my journey on YouTube because I show up quite regularly talking about stress, about how I'm here to share what I've learned over the past 10 years or more to heal the world from stress, one person at a time. But it turned out to be one of the most stressful years I have experienced, and that's saying something. Healing from stress doesn't always feel like healing, or at least what you think healing should feel like. It's going to bring up everything that's preventing you from feeling well in yourself. It's going to show you, it's going to be that mirror of your own inner world and what you're creating in the external. It's going to show you what is still there blocking you from everything it is that you wish to experience. Joy, peace, happiness, prosperity, fulfillment, purpose, whatever it is. It's all very personal, of course. But yeah, last year was one of the most stressful years of my life. It started shortly after setting the intention to experience joy and starting to share my journey, to learn how to share that on YouTube. It started with the sudden and very unexpected death of my kid's father. And I can't really describe what that felt like, what that meant. It was incredibly intense and stressful. And yeah, it was completely confusing. I still struggle to find words because I'm in this very strong intentional state of finding joy, and then the very exact opposite thing happens. It's something that creates so much confusion. I remember saying at the time, as I sat with my kids on the sofa, I don't understand. Because I thought I understood. I thought I had a deeper understanding of life, and I was being shown, no, you don't. This is life. It was incredibly stressful, and it brought up so much. It was a very complex relationship, and holding space for my kids and myself at the same time was incredibly challenging. But I was able to stay present throughout. And even though I didn't understand, and even though it's deeply painful, it brought up everything that I had suppressed. It brought up an inner strength I didn't know I had, and I'd already found quite a bit, believe me. It brought up so much, but it wasn't in the way that I thought, or I presumed this year, the past year, would be. You can't predict what life will show you. As you respond to it, as you show up, you'll be able to find your way. That's what I say, you have everything within. You'll be able to navigate this in a way that not only creates that anchor, that sense of stability in the storm, but it will show you which steps to take, moment by moment, day by day, when everything falls apart, when suddenly there is no sense or obvious direction. So yeah, it was a rather stressful moment. I want to be clear, I'm not sharing this for sympathy. I'm sharing my story, as always, to show you what's possible, to show you that healing is not a linear process. It's not about perfection. It's not about anything other than being present, being authentic, showing up, allowing yourself to feel, to express what you need, to fall apart. I felt very much like I was falling apart last year. But it's in everything that falls apart shows you what's essential. It shows you everything that you've been carrying that you no longer need to carry. It shows you aspects of yourself that were hidden and that you couldn't see for whatever reason. Part of the experience last year showed me that I'd had blinkers on. I couldn't see things clearly. And it was only when everything fell apart I started to see things clearly, and that was also painful for many reasons. But this can be part of the process. This is the process. This is life. This is just life. And healing is meeting life, meeting yourself in each moment, but from a place of consciousness, of being in that presence, being in your body, feeling everything, allowing everything, not resisting, not judging, not rejecting. It's allowing yourself to be. We're human, we're messy, and life can be very messy too. And it's not about getting it right, it's about showing up and learning and expanding and falling apart. And the other stressful thing that happened last year was that my business failed. So I'm just going to move into the shade a little bit. It's really starting to get hot. Hop, a little bit more. To compound that stress was total financial collapse. I'd been struggling financially for years, for over 10 years, if not more. And at this point, with everything else that was going on, I was under severe pressure. And I started this channel at that point. But I was able to do that because I believed deeply in this connection. I believed deeply in my experience and what it was showing me and what I was learning and how to be present and how to respond and to follow my inner guidance, which I've been doing for over 10 years now. And so at this point where everything's falling apart, I knew that this was happening for me, not to me. I knew that there was something that I could find within who I am and within these experiences that would show me more, would show me how to find joy. And it's by experiencing the exact opposite sometimes that we find what we're looking for. In learning to be present, in learning to be the stability, in learning to become everything it is that you're looking for, to become the love, to become the peace, to become the joy. Because we always have a choice, and I've said this often in my posts and in my audios. We have a choice about how we respond. And as we're coming into that conscious connection, we'll find what we need. There's that inner guidance, it's that connection to higher consciousness, to source, to the universe, to God, to the moment, to the present moment. And even when it can feel like we're incredibly lost and there doesn't seem to be a solution, it's trusting that as we show up consistently, we will find what we're looking for. And it's being consistent, because it's often at these moments that we feel like we can't and we give up. But yeah, to compound the stress, there was total financial collapse. I had to close my business, I earned nothing, and I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. But I trusted that there would be an answer. I couldn't see it. It was a rather challenging moment, to put it lightly. But I kept on showing up, and I was being shown I was being asked, what is it you want? What is it you think is going to bring you joy or financial stability or whatever it is I've been looking for in life? And again, this is the, conscious connection, setting an intention, and the gap between the intention, and I've had plenty, financial stability, freedom, peace, joy, unconditional love, all the big ones. So that's probably why I've been on such an epic journey. But yeah, that intention I set and where I was at the time, these two have met, and it was about becoming a resonant match, about becoming aware of everything that I held within that was blocking me from experiencing these things. All the beliefs, all the old emotional trauma that I was still suppressing. Last year was incredible for that. It brought everything up. It showed me exactly where I was holding on, where I was resisting, where I wasn't able to acknowledge. And it was simply by showing up moment by moment in one of the most stressful years that I've ever experienced. And I was shown I had choice. What is it you choose? What do you wish to give your energy and your time to? You get to choose. And again, sometimes when you're in that kind of chaos and instability and pain and suffering, it doesn't feel like you've got a choice. But if you allow yourself to be pulled in every direction, be pulled off center, away from yourself, that connection, away from being present, yeah, you lose choice. You lose direction. But if you choose to be present and to consciously connect and trust in what you're feeling. Trust that when you're not sure about what you're feeling, it's okay, you're not lost. There's just a moment of letting go, of allowing, of not forcing. And again, it's very personal. You'll be shown in this conscious connection everything you need. What it is you're still attaching to, what it is you're still trying to force, where you're still holding grievances and upset, where your mind is still creating an old story and keeping you locked in, keeping you blocked from everything that it is you're looking for, everything that it is that you wish to experience. And letting go of this idea that life should be a certain way, because life is going to happen. And it's our ability to show up and respond to whatever life shows us, to whatever it is we're experiencing, whatever it is we're feeling, and not to judge and not to criticize and not to reject, to be present, to show up, to find everything that it is we're looking for in who we are, each of us. Again, whatever it is, and again, this is a very personal choice, what it is you feel called to. But I've always felt called to. The more I've healed stress, I've understood what it is I wish to experience is joy, is peace, is stability. Not stability in that static sense of I can't move, but feeling stable in who I am so I can explore everything that I am. And joy, and love, and prosperity, and freedom to be. That's what I choose. And so, yeah, I wanted to share that journey with you because I don't want you to have this idea that my life is perfect or healing stress is about one thing. It isn't. It's about life happening and how we experience life and how we show up. And learning to be present and learning how to be in the body and allowing ourselves to feel, to be human, to be messy, to be authentic, and to trust in what we're feeling. Okay, so a little personal share on a Sunday morning in the south of France, and I hope that's helpful. I hope that shows you that it is possible to heal stress while experiencing incredibly stressful life experiences. How to be in life no matter what's happening. And that's really what it's about, isn't it? To live with consciousness. So, let me know your feelings, let me know your experiences, let me know if this resonated. And again, no need to feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for me. I feel in love with life and very happy to be here, sharing my story with you in the hope that it's going to help in any way. Okay? So wishing you a lovely Sunday wherever you are in the world and look forward to seeing you in the next post.